Hi, everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. So, and all the love and support that you've been giving me. So, give me a Fonzie when you come into this live stream. Leave a comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I go live and when I post videos. All right. So this is for this week of June 14th, which is tomorrow, through June 20th, which is next Saturday. And we also have a new moon in Gemini. All right. So Gemini rules the house of communication, Mercury. We also have Mercury going retrograde in Cancer. So we're in the pre-retrograde of Mercury going into Cancer. So be aware of technological difficulties. Be aware of being triggered very, very easily because Cancers have a tendency to be a bit moody, especially around the moon time. So there's a high miscommunication, people taking things personally, misunderstandings. There's going to be a lot to be aware of that, especially with the moon in Gemini in the pre-retrograde Mercury in Cancer. All right. So, be aware of technological difficulties such as your computer acting up, your phone acting up, missing phone calls or something along them lines. I don't know where that's going, but hey, I'm just rolling with it here. Um, this is for the element of Earth, by the way, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Earth signs. So what is the moon's energy? Okay, we'll start off with Taurus. Taurus is, what's the moon's energy? The new moon in Gemini around the Taurus collective. All right, so you are definitely balancing out something here. See, the full moon talks about reflection. So when the moon is full in the sky at night, it illuminates something. So this could be some sort of a shadow being illuminated. We have Pisces energy here. You could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. So Pisces talks about what shadow or darkness is being illuminated subconsciously. Perhaps somebody likes to play the victim a lot, or somebody is the victim of some sort of a situation. There could be some sort of a secret being illuminated about somebody doing something dark. On a spiritual level here, earth signs. This also talks about maybe somebody being a secret side piece here. Um, Somebody could be doing a lot of healing work too. This could be why this full moon energy is showing up in the new moon energy. There could be something, a shadow being reflected within thyself that definitely needs to be healed. So that Taurus can bring yourself back into a state of balance when it comes to who you are. You could be a psychic individual. You could be very intuitive, very empathic. You could have some sort of a psychic ability. Maybe you're a psychic medium for some of you. But you are definitely very spiritual. And you may have been denying this, which is causing you, is like throwing you out of balance. Why? Because you may not be trusting it. All right. So Taurus is, you're definitely coming into a state of balance here. Um, I also feel for some of you, you may be given opportunity here, Taurus, to perhaps make money off of that gift. But there could be a fear inside of you. Maybe you don't feel good enough, or maybe you feel, and the thing is, this is funny because Taurus is, when I first started reading reading cards, I would only read for the people that I was close, the people that I had in my social circle that I knew would trust me or knew that had my back, so to speak, right? Until I started gaining that confidence and gaining what I need to be able to start reading outside of myself. And that's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. This is actually my second channel. My first channel, it was good, but it wasn't so great. This channel freaking booms. It rocks because 8 years later, here I am reading for you beautiful people and reaching out to the collective and getting a lot of feedback, a positive feedback. I get a lot of negative too, but that's part of the process. You got to understand. You got to take the good with the bad, right? Um, so for somebody out there, you could be experiencing this, some sort of a shadow within you, a shadow of fear when it's your spirituality and being able to read people's energy or being able to read cards or being able to be that medium, being able to trust what you feel, trust what you see, trust what you know. Been there, did that, Taurus. I know. All right. So what you're balancing out. Maybe you're going to take a couple practice runs and then eventually you're going to gain that confidence and say, okay, I trust what I feel. I trust what I see. All right, angels. So let's get a message for the energy of, or the Taurus signs. Yeah, moon cycles, reconciliation. So, with the balance of spirituality and practicality, so the moon cycle talks about the full moon, something about the full moon be significant here. So you're being asked to notice how the moon affects your energy because you're extra sensitive. So when the full moon comes around, there's a shadow within you that needs to be addressed that keeps triggering you. Why do I feel triggered so much around the moon phases? That's because you're extra sensitive, you're empath, all right? So notice how that moon affects you and your manifestations. When you manifest something, what is it that is blocking it? What is it that you need to address, right? And then capitalize upon the cycles by facing whatever this is to be more practical, to be more logical and less triggered, and be more in your empathic abilities, such as, okay, I understand why this is happening. We must be a moon cycle, so I know to separate myself. I know what's triggering me. I know what I'm feeling, right? So find that energy of peace here, Taurus, is very significant. So reconcile someone from your past, returning to your life. So somebody from your love. I'm getting also too back to that mediumship ability. So maybe you have read somebody in the past and said, "Hey, listen, somebody is around you," and maybe they're like, "Oh, no way." Maybe you triggered them and they didn't believe you, which caused this fear within you, maybe a parental figure for some of you. But definitely, you need to reconcile with your heart. You need to be more practical, more logical with your empathic abilities, and how maybe you and another person get along. Every moon cycle, like it's even your menstrual cycle for some of you, and how it affects you. Yeah, communication is key. New moon in Gemini there, Taurus. Hello. For some Tauruses, you may literally be reconciled with another person, sitting down and having some sort of a heart to heart conversation about your spirituality and maybe two people being on the same page. Somebody could have been denying their spirituality. Whoever you are, you're a natural, Taurus. You're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reinsurance. So you're a natural counselor. With the Archangel Azrael, I didn't even look over at this card. Some of you may be a natural medium, and you may hear to help other people through their grieving process to get maybe finalizations, right? Communication is key. See the spirit touching your shoulders. She's in blue, which is about your throat chakra, communication. You also need to see both sides of a situation. You also need to protect yourself put that boundary around you. See how unique you are. You're that unicorn. So you need to free yourself, but at the same time, you need to protect yourself so that you control your emotions. Yes, something about them chakras. I'm telling you, third eye chakra, crown chakra is significant here. You already know this. You already know what you can do. You already know your abilities. All right. So that is what I see for the star sign of Taurus. So let's go ahead into go to Capricorn here. Capricorn, what's the moon's energy around the Capricorn collective? The new moon in Gemini, energy around the Capricorn collective. The new moon in Gemini. Oh, look at this, Capricorns. A new beginning is here. This card bent in half and flew out of the deck. So a new start where you're going to be healing something, healing some sort of cloudiness, some sort of bitterness with the balsamic there, some sort of bitterness that is clouding your intuition, clouding your judgment. Yeah, somebody is in a north node. So there could be some sort of a lesson involved. This could be healing your belief system, not allow that ego to lie to you anymore. That is blocking you from achieving some sort of a goal here for the star sign of Capricorn. So what do the angels want to address with the Capricorn collective with the new moon in Gemini? Please and thank you, angels. Give me an message to the Capricorn collective. Yeah, you, you got the same card as Taurus. So you definitely need to reconcile your head and your heart. Okay. There also could be somebody that you really care about wanting to come back and reconcile to work on some healing. Yeah, to resolve some sort of a personal issue at home. So this could be a family member. This could be somebody that you consider family. Yep, that's what I see. So somebody from your past. Cancers have a tendency to be very nostalgic here. So somebody could have taken something personally and now they want to heal something. They want to reconcile something. They want to heal some sort of a relationship. They got triggered, right? That is what I see here for the Capricorn collective. Virgos, what's the new moon energy around the Virgo collective? What is the new moon energy? All right, so you're not going to win something. So that is definitely out of balance here. Yeah, somebody knows this. Maybe a contract is over. And it's because somebody needs to work on their self-esteem. So the full moon is illuminating something in their heart space when it comes to giving and receiving. Maybe somebody doesn't feel good enough to receive your love. You two are definitely not on the same page. This blocking somebody. Yeah, what do you need to release? So you need to release having a low self-esteem because it's blocking a relationship, blocking you from being on the same page with another person. There's like an iciness that somebody is carrying in their heart, Virgo. So Virgo, right dead in the center here. So something is being reflected back to you that you need to let go of here when it comes to a soul contract, when it comes to a relationship. Because somebody, like I said, two people are not on the same page. This is an unbalanced, unhealthy relationship where somebody has very low self-esteem. Somebody may not feel good enough. This is a repetitive pattern, Virgo, that I see, right? Yeah, bring love into the situation. So something about the community, with the Aquarius energy, somebody in your social circle, definitely something bottled up within you that needs to be let go of so that you can open yourself up to be vulnerable with another person. You could be dreaming about this person too, Virgo. You could be having dreams about them, or could be talking about an illusion, all right, that is keeping you frozen in fear when it comes to relationships, all right? Virgos, for the Virgo collective, what message do you have for the Virgo collective? Angels, what message do you have for the Virgo collective for the new moon in Gemini? Yeah, expressing, I'm telling you, the heart space is an air chakra. Giving and receiving, expressing something. Something needs to be expressed. And somebody has a fear of expressing it. Somebody has a fear of expressing how they truly feel about another person. Somebody may need to release some sort of a toxic expression due to not feeling. This is somebody who does not feel able to express or accept some sort of, could be, somebody is ever critical. Somebody may feel judged. The reason why this relationship is unbalanced is because somebody feels that what they have to say is not good enough. Thank you, Spirit. Mercury's kicking my ass already, right? Somebody feels that what they have to say is not good enough, right? Healing family issues. So definitely, you need to honor something. You need to honor what you're feeling because you're extra sensitive. You are worthy of expressing yourself. You are worthy. Your words are worthy for some of you. Somebody may also want to come in and express why they broke a contract or something along them lines. But I just feel like there's unbalanced communication. Somebody is either not opening themselves up to what somebody else has to say here, could be a Libra, or somebody does not feel good enough they feel that their words are worthless. Like they just don't feel like have to say, is it good enough? Like it's like whatever emotion they want to express is not gonna. It's the other person isn't going to take it. They're not going to be able to accept it. All right. So that is what I feel here for the Virgo collective. They feel like they're not going to be able to express how they feel. Like there's not going to be a reciprocated love. Like, yeah, it's not going to be reciprocated back to the other person in a healthy way. All right, so that is what I see with the moon energy. Mind you, the moon is in Gemini, which is all about expressing, and we are in pre-Mercury retrograde in Cancer, so emotions are running high. People are really much in their shell. They like don't want to come out. They don't want to express it. They'd rather hold it in like a volcano. That goes for you, Virgo. Holding that in like a volcano because you feel what you have to say will not be heard correctly, or it's not worthy to even express it, or somebody may not feel. There's just like an imbalance here with expression of emotions. All right. So, Earth signs, what's going on this week? Yeah, the moon. I'm telling you, the goddess of the moon. Alrighty. So, Earth signs, what's happening this week for the element of Earth? What is the energy for the element of Earth this week? What is happening for the element of Earth this week? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the rest of the week. Okay, so yeah, somebody closed the door here. Right? Somebody may have closed some sort of a door to personal healing and happiness. There's a challenge in that with the 43, which adds up to a 7. Somebody walked away from something. I'm telling you, that's that contract. Somebody walked away from something. We have cornucopia in reverse, so 911. So there's like the divine is knocking on somebody's noggin and on somebody's saying, listen, hello. Somebody walked away. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel abundant. They don't feel, again, the cornucopia, right? I just heard low hanging fruit. Yeah. So somebody closed the door. They walked away from for a reason. They made some sort of a decision here. They made some sort of a decision to close some sort of a door and not heal some sort of a relationship here. Somebody is not brokenhearted. This is a heartless individual. They're not being deceitful. Maybe somebody doesn't want to, somebody is not allowing themselves to be deceived. Somebody could definitely be over emotional. Something is definitely unbalanced. Somebody is very greedy. Somebody could have been taking advantage of somebody's healing. Somebody is definitely not on their journey. Somebody definitely doesn't want to communicate. Then this is being mirrored back to another person. This could be some sort of a mentor. Um, yeah, definitely have a couple here. Somebody is heartless and somebody greedy. But I feel like somebody walked away and closed the door. They're like, I don't even want to heal this relationship. I don't want nothing to do with it for somebody here. All right. So let's go ahead and get some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Show me some signs that you're showing the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn this week. Show me some signs that you're showing the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody definitely feels like they're not good enough. This card in reverse. Walking away. Show me what you're. Show me some signs that the earth signs are seeing. Somebody could be walking away from low self-esteem. Somebody is mastering something here. Something needs to be mastered. Maybe you need to learn how to walk away from people who don't value you, people who don't reciprocate the same amount of energy that you're giving to them. Look, I'm telling you, intuitive, spiritual, and self-aware. Somebody is very intuitive here. We picked up on this in the Taurus moon energy. Somebody is very intuitive. Somebody is very self-aware as to why somebody walked away from them. Somebody trusted their intuition to walk away and close a door to a personal situation when it comes to people, because somebody was heartless and somebody was greedy. And somebody trusted their intuition and walked away. They got the signs 911, cornucopia, please and thank you. Can I see some signs for the cornucopia? Yeah, somebody was being a bullhead. So there you go, Taurus. You're coming through here again in dreams. You seen something in your dreams about this bullhead. Somebody could be hallucinating with the mushrooms there. Somebody may like to eat mushrooms. Somebody may like mushrooms. Yes, look, somebody is envious. A heartless individual who is greedy is envious. They were wearing a mask. They were hiding their truths. What were they hiding? Maybe they were trying to ruin your reputation, right? Playing a lot of mind games. I'm trying to destroy your head. This person could have come off as loyal. They could have tried to mirror back to you that they were loyal, but in all actuality, they were masking that. They were very greedy. They were heartless. They were very resentful. They wanted to cause somebody a lot of discontent. Somebody 333 and 111. So 3131 or 3 and 111 could be significant. Here I am warning you about this situation, warning you that your thoughts are magical. You're very intuitive. You're very psychic. Your thoughts are very magnetic. So you're being asked to stay in zone. Focus on what you want to manifest. Don't focus on allowing somebody else to dominate your healing ability. Somebody is very empathic here. Somebody is very, very empathic here. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for the element of earth this week in reverse. Yeah, two people. This is talking about somebody does not want to work something out with another person. And somebody could be coming in and saying, oh, don't give up on me, right? Don't give up on me because we did earth signs reconciling. So somebody could be like, well, somebody could have also gave up on love. Or somebody from the past could be coming in and say, don't give up on me. We're soulmates. But you intuitive better. You intuitively know better, and you have walked away from this situation because you knew that you two were not on the same page. You knew that you two were not soulmates. You were very aware of this person and their heartless energy, that they were greedy. So you closed the door to this person. You're like, nah, I don't want to work something out with you. We're not meant to be. We're not on the same page, right? You were just here because you were a karmic partner, right? You were here for just to get your greedy hands on fruits of my labor, right? This person is part of your uh, soul's evolution. All right. So what else? What else for the Earth sign collective? What else for the Earth sign collective? You knew that they were like trying to dominate you. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. This person's heartless. They were trying to block your intuition. We have the 2 and the 1, which is 12. So 122 could be significant. But you knew that they were out in the community, right? You knew that they were, that they have maybe had some sort of an addiction, that they were greedy, that they were the kind of person who likes to be in third party situations. You knew this, right? You knew that they love you, that they were offering you poisonous love. You trusted your intuition. This person did not want you to be aware of their true intentions. The 4 of Winter, so um again, 4 3 34 43 34 43. There's like a mirroring energy here. 911, you've seen it. Your spirit team warned you. You were spiritually aware of this person's agenda. um so what I feel like you did was, with the 4 of Swords in reverse, I don't know, I feel like somebody was sick, but um I feel like this person came to you and asked you for something. This person could have asked you for healing. This person could have asked you for some sort of healing energy. And you could have told them no, because what they were doing was taking your healing energy, right? And trying to manifest their own abundance off of your healing energy. It's like you had, this person was taking advantage of your generosity. When you would open your energy up or open up your healing energy to this person, they took advantage of you. They were trying to dominate it by taking it and using it to manifest stuff to something. You've seen it in your sight, you've seen it in your dreams. Somebody has premonition dreams here. Hmm. They may have come in acting like they were loyal to you. I love you, right? But you knew better. You seen it. You felt it. On somebody is very intuitive here. Very, very intuitive. So you close them off because this person was trying to drain you. They were trying to drain you. They were trying to drain your energy. Drain your drain your healing energy. Siphon is what I'm getting. So it's like you intuitively knew that they had some sort of a hidden agenda. This person was playing a lot with your head. 9 and a 4 is a 13. 133 could be significant. This person is just horny, so to speak. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was trying to siphon your healing energy to manifest their own success, their own money, their own abundance. Also, for some of you, it could be very well your family members. Um, they wanted you in this scarcity, right? They wanted you in this scarcity. But I feel like you did a lot of healing work. I feel like whoever you are, you're a natural healer. And I feel like you closed the door to this person because you knew what they were doing. They only come in to get personal with you so that they could siphon your healing energy, so that they could get a piece of your pie here. They were taking that healing energy and they were using your energy source to manifest their own abundance, um, to manifest their own financial security. This person was very greedy, very heartless. They didn't care about you, right? They didn't care about you. They only partnered up with you to they need, right? This person also could have been spread a lot of rumors and lies around about you, maybe saying like somebody who abuses their psychic abilities to triangulate people, to come in between partnerships, triangulate the family for some of you. This person could have spread a lot of rumors around saying you were emotionally sick. Um, but they wasn't concerned. This is somebody from your past that wants to come in and um, have a heart to heart conversation. Yeah, to a spring. So we do have 1, 2, 2 here. 2112 is significant. 2, 1, 10, 1, and 2. 2112 is very significant. 777 is very significant. So you two definitely did not share the same vision. This person only wanted to team up with you to, like I said, get a piece of the pie. They were trying to make you not feel worthy of who you were, not feel worthy of your spiritual gifts. They were trying to block your heart chakra. They were like spreading a lot of lies. Oh, this person's not a good psychic. This person is not very intuitive. This person is, and they were literally trying to block your abundance. Somebody could have got paid a lot of money to do this, to try to block your happiness here. Um, yeah, something about the heart space. Somebody wants to reach out to try to comfort you, right? For stabbing you in the heart 3 times. See the brown bear, right? Chariot in reverse. Hopefully, somebody who's unbalanced, somebody who operates out of, like somebody who likes getting emotional reactions out of somebody. This is somebody who could be heartless. Somebody also could be getting in a car accident. Somebody could be very reckless. Somebody could be getting in a car wreck here, just to be careful out there. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. I didn't want you to see something, but you seen your way out of a situation. You knew what this person's agenda was. 1111 is significant. What else? For the element of earth. 4 of Spring. So what they were trying to do was flip your foundation upside down. They were trying to come in between you and another person. Again, triangulate. They would have went out into the community, found some people to come up against you, right? Just say, oh, so and so's not intuitive. This person's a heartless individual. They're greedy, right? They're all about pleasuring themselves. They don't care about nobody else. You know, um, this person also could have been married with a ton of autumn. This could be an ex person that you were married to. They didn't want you to be happy. They didn't want you to find peace. So they made some sort of a decision to come up against a heartless, greedy individual. They could have even been given this person like lying and saying that they seen something that they did not see for some of you. Because this card often talks about two people coming together because they share the same vision. They see the same thing. They see the same way, right? And again, we did have a heartless individual, heartless man, and a greedy woman who did not want to do the work. They didn't want to be healed. This is somebody who may have been trying to throw you off your spiritual journey with some sort of magic, some sort of verbal manipulation, right? But somebody made a decision to not open up that door to their healing energy no more, and not allow them to break their heart, right? Somebody went to somebody's divine counterpart as well. It told them a bunch of like, oh, this is what you need to do. This is what I see, right? This is, and this person could have been like, what? You need to marry this person. You need to go be with this person because this other person does not care about you. You two are not meant to be, right? I see 412 421. 412 could very well be an area code. 421 could be an area code, but I'm seeing that. Um, I'm seeing 777, 43, 34, 43. Yep, 7 of spring. This is somebody who was very competitive against you. Um, this is somebody this could also be somebody that you're blocking. You're closing the door and blocking them from vampiring off of your energy. This could be somebody that you have blocked on your cell phone. For some of you, this is somebody, because the Four of Swords represent communication. This is somebody who's very cold hearted. Somebody who, could have been siphoning off of your energy. See how she's shooting that arrow? So it could very well be somebody who has Sagittarius in their chart, or this could be that, see the moon in the background, the blue moon in Sagittarius. Somebody could have blocked somebody. They were very assertive. They stood the ground and said, nope, no more. I'm done. I'm closing that door. I'm walking away. I am very aware that you gave me false psychic messages. I'm very aware that you were only after my money. I am very aware that, that you lied to me and told me to go marry somebody, but this was an unstable relationship, an unhealthy relationship. Somebody is very aware of somebody who was attacking them. For somebody else, somebody could be being very defensive, very triggered as well. You got to take the messages as they resonate with you. But I am seeing 43, 34, 411, 911, 777. Look, another 7. Somebody could have been doing something since April. Let's see, water element 2 months ago. We're in June, April. Yep. April is Taurus season. So we have Aries, Cancer, Pisces, or Cancer, Aries. Hold on a second. Pisces, Aries, or Taurus. Or all 3 of them. Look, another freaking 7. The villain is about to be exposed. Somebody cannot run from this. See how these 2 females are, this one's jumping and this running? Somebody cannot run from this. The villain is about to be exposed. The 7 of Swords talks about somebody being sneaky, somebody being shady, right? They're about to be exposed. Whoever was attacking somebody, they're about to be exposed. Because somebody stood their ground and closed up some sort of door to this energetic vampire. This is somebody you're divorced from. Somebody who could have been laughing at some pain. For somebody out there. I forgot to pull my crows card. What are those warning the element of earth about this week? What are the crows warning the element of earth about this week? Communication come in reverse. Blocked communication. Somebody's blocked. Mm-hmm. Some sort of a risk making. Somebody could be copycatting somebody, causing a lot of grief, scavenging for any little piece of information they can find because there's a door closed and somebody is not happy. Communication in reverse, please and thank you. The world card. Somebody feels they have unfinished business. 333 is all over the place too. 2112. I'm telling you, there's so many synchronicities in this. Yep. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. So they were going around behind somebody's back, spread a lot of false narratives about them, spying, lying, gossiping, gathering up people to come join their hate crew, right? With the lover's card here, this could have been a lover, right? Somebody that you were in some sort of a connection with. This could be a divine counterpart. We have another 11 coming through here. Yep, spending a lot of lies. Somebody lied here. And somebody went behind somebody. See how the feminine is here? Somebody went behind somebody's back and gave somebody some sort of fake psychic um, epiphanies to try to block somebody's union. Somebody needs to make a heart over head decision. Somebody made some sort of a bad choice here. Now they want to come in and communicate something, but they're blocked, right? They feel as though they have unfinished business. Somebody's not happy. Not at all. Somebody could be trying to attack you online as well. Yep, they were trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Said, oh, so is out there pleasing everybody. They're just giving their claim or their want away to everybody. You don't need to be with that person. They're not good people. This is somebody who was trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Reputation, psychic reputation as a lover, something along them lines, right? So let's go ahead and see. This is what is manifesting. What is manifesting this week for the element of earth? Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and friends, but it did come in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody is not happy. Somebody is not happy in some sort of a relationship. And they want to move. They want to get out of it. They want to divorce it. It's like they're just not happy, right? This is somebody who's celebrated too soon. Somebody may want to come in and express that. Express how they feel. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a J and a K. Or a T and a K. Me, it looks like a J. Star. This silver energy of star brings good luck and serendipity. So serendipity talks about the angels are working behind the scenes here to bring two people together. Goddess, healing feminine energy. I'm telling you, somebody was taking advantage of somebody's healing energy, and somebody made some sort of a decision to close that door to another person. Somebody also could be trying to siphon somebody's solar plexus energy, which would be their healing energy. So I'm talking to somebody who is healing their feminine side. Their feminine, and this person is walking away from people, places, and situations that value them, who the people who are unstable, people who are unable to make them happy. This is an unhappy energy. People don't make them happy. Listening to the divine wisdom and joyfully learn. Yeah, somebody is learning a life lesson. Could be 3 of them this week. What kind of fairy dust is being sprinkled here? Because we're using the fairy tarot cards. What kind of fairy dust is being sprinkled here for the element of earth? Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. So you could be going on some sort of a trip here. Maybe this trip is going to activate your feminine energy, this healing energy, healing something on a personal level. Believe. Magic is there when you believe. So dream big things you can achieve. Yeah, you've seen somebody in your dreams. Mushrooms, like I said, maybe you're going on some sort of a trip where you're going to do some sort of mushrooms, and it's going to take you on this spiritual journey within yourself where you're going to become more aware of who you are, goddess. Maybe you're going on a spiritual journey and healing your something on a personal level, which could be your sacral chakra for some of you. Courage, young heart, stand tall and don't let love deceive. You are a warrior of peace. Talking to my wounded warriors. Again, with the, I don't know where it's at, the 7 of Wands. Stand tall, stand in your power, right? Make sure you stand at peace, because don't react to wounds, because this person is very wounded, very triggered, because they know they gave fake advice to somebody. They know that they only teamed up with another person to share some sort of idea here. And the idea was to gain financial security off of another person, like siphoning their life force energy and using it to manifest their own abundance. And they thought for sure that the steps that they were taking was going to bring them financial security, but it's not. It's not. That fruit is poisonous. That fruit is got fruit flies. It's, yeah. Shake it off. If you fall in other years, shake it off and walk with yourself. Somebody was laughing at you. They were laughing at you. They wanted to see you fail for somebody here. They were trying to keep a relationship apart, is what they were doing with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. They're trying to keep somebody apart. Now somebody could be regretting marrying a karmic person, somebody who doesn't reciprocate that love. The miracle of prayer. Thank you, Sinafon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So somebody's been praying for something, right? Somebody has been praying for something. And thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So you could be seeing a lot of spirit animals, maybe crows or whatever your spirit animal is. I do see a bull here. I don't see, okay, yeah, balance. So yeah, somebody learned a lesson here. But there's still a couple more lessons that is spiraling out of control that needs to be learned. So yeah, when it comes to balancing out relationships, so somebody could be praying for justice to be served here for somebody here. Somebody has deep connection. They're very intuitive. They have increased psychic awareness as well this week. So you may have some sort of a choice to make. Somebody has a choice to make. Alrighty, there you go, Earth signs. Thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.